Once upon a time, a virgin on the verge of marriage received a report from heaven that she's carrying the greatest little baby in her womb. Oh, am I not sure it's not virus in my womb? Then Angel Gabriel said, no, Mary, but you have the greatest little baby of all time. Congratulations. The greatest little baby whose name is threatening to the devil. The name Jesus Christ. He was the youngest in Joseph's home, yet he remains the greatest in Joseph's home. The greatest little baby that lifted up the edge of ancient gate. He lifted up everlasting doors, came in as King of glory, strong and mighty. Oba mi o walk and berebija. Jago jajo okunrin ogun. O jade nile ma tan nile. Alagbara nla, alagbada ina. Ìràwọ̀ mímọ́, 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 mímọ́ tó ń yọ lókè. Ọmọ aládé àlàáfíà, Emmanuel, Olúwa ń bẹ pẹ̀lú wa. Worthy is the Lamb whose worth is greater than silver or gold. Hallelujah, sound of victory to the victorious King who never victimizes but worthy to the giver of life and giver of breath and breath. I said, Naim, they dash you oxygen without believing, giving you daily bread without serving you breakfast. Naim, they update your true dreams and visions without a date. I can bank on his faithfulness, only a fool full of foolishness will say, you do not exist. Even when we claim to serve you. Now you still deserve us with no sin. Even when we sin against you, your blood never runs out of bailing us from the pit of our heaviness. The highest priest no priest can pay. The pace that set the pace we pace in and out on. Giver of life, giver of covenant, wish to sing a song of worship unto you. But I've got no song to sing because you are my song. I've got no song to sing because you are my song. Because I've seen a mighty God whose worth is greater than silver. I've seen a mighty God seated on his throne covered with glory. Only a fool will say my matter don't do. And that is why I enter your gate with praise. With faith, because I know you are the sun that shines brighter than the sun. I've seen a mighty God whose worth is greater than silver or gold. Only a fool will say my matter don't do. And that is why I enter your gate with praise. With faith, because I know you are the sun that shines brighter than the sun. When your light shines, darkness must dash off. I said, I have weighed the goats and I've tasted and seen that you are the only light darkness cannot comprehend. And that is why I come before you as I cast. Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. To the King of glory, greater than princes and principalities. His eyes are full of fire for iron and shovel. He's the one who designed and clothed himself with fire. He's the chariot of fire that carried Elijah with no tail. He is the consuming fire, blazing enough to burn up charcoal, lust of the eyes of the flesh, pride of life has set ablaze. Set your gaze. Set your gaze on Emmanuel. Set your gaze on him. Set your gaze. Because today is your day mandated for salvation. Set your gaze on him. Because today is your day mandated for salvation. El swallowed up by Olori Aye's arrival. Gabriel, whose reign has no rival. A quick reminiscence on how he was born. Birthed by Virgin Mary, science cannot comprehend. conception, without fertilization, without even work. But for him to save us humans, he had to become a criminalized baby without an offense. Yet, fed by the host of heaven, crying, holy, holy, holy. His throne is ever lifted up. Doesn't aspire like that of Mandela. Nations of the world pray for his voice greater than ocean. His words full of wealth that never leaves man thirsty, yet remain thirsty of his presence. So great is this river of living waters. Never cleansing, yet never leaving. He is your Noah Gogoro, big yet mindful of us. The only God in flesh capable of laying down his own. See that great man of Galilee doing mighty miracles. Bigger than size, heavier than weight. He's longer than length, farther than distance. Men pride call themselves bread. But you're not a breadwinner because you're a bread. Not just an ordinary bread, but a bread with the hidden wisdom of the Almighty. The only bread scripted in our heart to survive on the earth. Riding on your horse into the temple. Welcoming you with a shout of Hosanna. I hear the sound of his royal majesty. I hear the sound of his hand, giving life to the dead, restoring eyes to the blind. All parents cry for joy, for I hear the cries of the newborn. Deaf and dumb begins to hear. For we are all surrounded by the host of heaven. We are all surrounded by the host of heaven. We are not alone. We are surrounded by the host of heaven. Have this consciousness. We are surrounded by the host of heaven. Bringing down the walls of Jericho, bringing down the walls of disobedience, bringing down the walls of sin, bringing down the walls of barrenness, bringing down the walls of failures. With a shout of Hosanna in the air, casting down imagination and every idea that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity everything into the obedience of God. Bringing failure into the obedience of Christ. Bringing barrenness into the obedience of Christ. With a loud shout.